We begin our top stories in Anambra, Nigeria, where the newly elected governor of the state, Professor Soludo, on Saturday urged the people of the state to observe a one-day prayer session against the activities of the gunmen terrorizing the state and the southeast region.
The one-day prayer session, which is scheduled for today, Monday the 4th of April, is necessary so as to counter the evil attached to the indigenous people of Biafra's seat-at-home order. Joining us from Anambra State is Franklin Ibuka, who is a journalist and he is reporting live from Oka. He will be telling us more about the situation in Anambra and the southeastern region. Many thanks for joining the program, Franklin. Can you tell us how the people of Anambra State are reacting to this directive from the newly elected governor, Charles Soludo himself?
Okay, for me, I would say that it's a mixed reaction. Some people were excited about it, while some people have some reservations about it, going by what we have seen happen in recent days. Take, for instance, in the past 3 or 4 days, we have heard about some police stations being attacked by armed men. Likewise, the headquarters of Navy Salof government area were being attacked by armed men. Just yesterday, 3 FRSC officials were killed around the Ibuku area. And that same yesterday too, we heard that some armed men, went around the areas of Oko, Eglobia area yesterday, saying something, threatening that anybody who comes up for this very prayer, that they're going to hear from them. So for some people, the fear is still within them, while some people believe that it's high time this Monday sit at home is ended, so that people will begin to go for their businesses everywhere. And I must say that at that very meeting, which was held at Dora Women Development Center, that was on Saturday, there were lots of stakeholders who were at that very meeting. The bishops were there, traditional rulers they were there, stakeholders they were out there, citizens were there, and everybody discussed, and they came to the conclusion that it's high time we moved on. And there were some resolutions they made, which in the course of days might be able to highlight them. But one thing I can confirm is that yesterday, in the church where I attended, the announcement was made that there will be prayer session at the church this very morning, starting by 11. So the next thing for us to do is to monitor and see how many of the churches will be able to key into this. Because apart from churches too, all prayer centers were able asked to key into the very prayer session. And from what the governor said, is going to be heralded by a bell that is going to go on simultaneously before the prayer starts.
All right, Francis, there's going to be, like we understand from your statement, there's going to be a general prayer from different parts of Anambra. But the question is prayer the answer to this problem? What are people saying? Is prayer really the solution?
Yes, that is a very cardinal question, whether prayer is actually a solution, because there is more to it. Beyond calling for prayer, there is equally action is needed, in as much as we know that the governor has been making some moves, like from what we gathered from him, that they were able to talk to the mainstream IPOB, which has denounced any sit at home. But there is a group led by one Simon Eber, which is alleged to be the one carrying out whatever that happens in the southeast. So for us, in as much as we believe in God, there is more is needed. But I don't think he is oblivious of this, because there are some other things they have set up to do. One is that they have asked all those people who are armed, who stay in the bush, to come out and surrender. At the moment they surrender, they are going to offer them amnesty, they are going to rehabilitate them, they are going to empower them and put them into any kind of training that they want to undertake. Now, the government has equally said that it's going to establish a center which is going to handle this very empowerment. If the youth who are in the bush are going to surrender their arms, there is equally Truth and Reconciliation Committee that is going to be set up by the governor. And this very commission is going to look into the immediate and root causes of the agitations in the southeast, then get to document all the issues, look at the circumstances surrounding the killings that we have seen in South, and then get to make recommendations on how to move forward in a very sustainable way. And also, this is in addition to the prayer, which was equally declared for today. So, I think the governor is not oblivious of the fact that prayer alone cannot solve it. There are some practical steps that needs to be taken if we are to end this at home in Anambra State and other parts of the Southeast.
Right. Franklin, can you confirm to us reports that the indigenous people of Biafra had scrapped its Monday's sit-at-home directive in the southeastern region? I mean, we have that report. We're told that that's the situation. I mean, that they've sent their representative to come out and tell people to go back and resume their daily duties for Mondays. But now it seems like it's a different tone. Can you confirm any of that to us?
Yes, we have gotten several statements from the mainstream IPOB led by Nandi Kano, and whose spokesperson is Ifima Powerful. On several occasions, they have said that we are no longer enforcing this, that anybody enforcing it at home is a criminal and should be dealt as one. In fact, they told the governor, Charles Soludo, that anybody he sees enforcing that should be dealt as a criminal, that they are not the one doing that. In fact, last week, they issued a statement where they categorically call those people who are doing this autopilot, and they are saying they are not in their ranks, rather, they are dissidents who are following the step of Simon Eber. They mentioned his name, that he's the one who is engineering whatever that happens.
All right, now looking at the situation in Anambra State, can you confirm to us also, because with this sit-at-home order on Monday, Saturday was initially brought in by the former governor, Governor Obiano, as a work day to compensate for Monday. Can you confirm to us if that has been the case as at last week?
It's a mixed tale, because some people, like some schools, try to stick to that, but some schools no longer do that. So that's what I can confirm for now.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we look forward to hear an update and a feedback on how the prayers are going. But before you go, what time are the prayers likely to begin?
11 a.m. this morning.
11 a.m. All right. And you said there will be bells to sound the alarm that prayers can begin.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for talking to us all the way from Anambra. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.